back to another episode of Orangeline. I'm Alex. I hope everyone had a wonderful spring break. That leads us to our first story where Mary Loveland talked to Baker students about what they did over break.
With exception to summer, spring break is the most anticipated vacation for many students. Each year, we plan for trips months in advance, hoping to get a well-deserved break from classes, stress, and tests. Some students travel across country.
Me and my boys, Michael and Chris McDaniels, we all took a road trip up to Atlanta, the A, baby.
Others leave the United States borders.
I went to Calgary, Canada. It was pretty cool. It was completely different from Kansas because they have big mountains, the Rockies, so we went snowboarding and doing a bunch of cool stuff.
And other students took alternative spring breaks.
Brittany, Preston, and I went to Memphis. We decided to stop at 4 Tri Delta chapters as we drove along the way, just to see their houses. So we stopped at MU, Drury in Springfield, Southeast Missouri, and then Rhodes College in Memphis. But our main goal of the trip was to see St. Jude, the hospital.
Other trips included a mission trip to Denver where sophomore Rachel Hawkins and 11 other students from colleges across Kansas went to work with inner-city children. Another group of 8 Baker students, including senior Adam Keeney, road trip to Panama City, Florida, where they spent their days on the beach. Sophomore Rachel Dannon and 2 other Alpha Chi Omega girls also traveled to Florida. Looks like everyone had fun on their spring break. This has been Mary Loveland, KNBU-TV.
Thanks, Mary. The weekend before spring break was a busy one for 2 Greek organizations on campus. Delta Tau Delta fraternity received the Hugh Shields Award for Chapter Excellence, as well as being named one of the top 10 chapters in the country. In order to be eligible, the House had to fill out an accreditation report that covered academic achievement, financial stability, recruitment, member education, campus involvement, faculty relations, philanthropy involvement, community service, and overall chapter operations. An accreditation report made them eligible, but hard work towards chapter improvement was what paid off. The Phi Mu sorority was also busy during break. President Laura Snyder and Vice President Danny Harris left for Peachtree City, Georgia, where they attended a leadership conference and visited their national headquarters. Good work, guys. We're bringing back What's Bugging Us at Baker from last semester. Patrick Mirch and Chris Atlakson are in studio today to do the first segment.
Hi, and welcome to What's Bugging Us here on Baker. I'm Patrick Mirch.
And I'm Chris Atlakson.
And there have been a lot of things that have been bugging us here at Baker, but one of the things that's really gotten under my skin is coming back from break and just jumping right into classes and jumping right back into the swing of things.
I disagree. I think it's fantastic.
Well, surely you can't argue the weather. I mean, the weather's been miserable. It's gone from being frigidly cold and snowing to being shorts weather and just being amazing, and it's supposed to rain in the next couple days.
I strongly disagree. I love the unpredictable weather patterns that are going on. I think it's intriguing.
You think it's intriguing that you don't know what kind of weather we're going to have in the next couple days?
Indeed.
Well, another thing that's bugging me is people that just contradict everything that I say.
Well, I don't like it when I have to be around people that are complaining all the time. Glass is always half empty with some people. What's up with that?
You know what? Just because the glass is half empty isn't always a bad thing.
If it's a half glass full of poop, yeah, it's a bad thing.
But what if it wasn't poop?
Then I guess you're right.
All right, well, I think that's enough for us here at What's Bugging Us, so let's send it back to Alex in the studio.
Thanks, guys. Stay tuned, because coming up after the commercial, find out which Baker employee is operating her own business.